Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev. This is Savage Lands Beginner Guides. And today I'm going to show you an awesome iron run. Now, this may change, they may turn them to coal, but I don't think so because most of it is up high. But I wanted to start from, this is the portal, of course, is right down there. This is a village. This is where I like to build one of my first launch bases, I guess is what you call it. And I got everything here from all of the beginner stuff to the work table and the Dragon Forge. Although I should come on, we'll make it look pretty. There we go. The Dragon Forge. And you need that to make, of course, the silver armor, gold armor, things of that nature. But today we are talking about how to get to this awesome run. So first things first, you see that big rock right there in the distance. Get out of here, puppy. Alright, so as we go here, you see we've got 3 rocks. You want to go right in between them, and when I come back I will be there, so this video is not overly long, so hold on, we'll be right back. Alrighty folks, as you can see, there's that little farming settlement. Here are the rocks that I talked about. We're up here now. Once you get here, it's just going this way. Now, things to keep in mind when doing this. 1, I wouldn't do it in the multiplayer. 2, make sure at the very least you have the full tin armor set and mallets, because if you do run into the wolves or any of the other bad guys, they'll take you out really fast. So you do want to keep that in mind. So we just go down this way. And yeah, I've opened all of those, including the portal across. Here's another one of my little mini bases I like making. Anyways, so we drop down there. And basically now we're just going to run right through this forest. Thing to keep in mind, watch where you're running, because we just need to get to the other side, because there is, and this is the Elders area. Anyways, you don't want to take him on unless you are prepared to take him on, especially in solo mode. It can be a little rough. Oh crap, and there is one of the bad guys I was talking about. Hey, get away from me, sucker. If they do come at you, right onto the rocks, and it usually deters them. Yeah, currently those guys hit like frickin' trucks. So I'm gonna go to night vision. There we go. So now I'll be able to see better. So once you get here, just work your way down the rocks. And what we are going to be dodging these guys, which is not that hard to do, as long as you are prepared. So I've got a couple of steel hammers set here with me. I do have other hammers that I can show you guys how long it'll take. I think I've got the tin and the iron hammers with me. So once we've come across from Elders area, it's just right up here and go straight, straight, straight. I like to hang right there. And keep in mind that, as always, this is early access, so they may change what these nodes are. So far they haven't really moved any nodes. Once they put them down, they've changed some of the stuff that they are. But anyways, so this guy, again, we're going to want to wait. Make sure you can get by him. Make sure you have enough stamina to run and get by him, because this is where we want to go next, is right up this way. The other thing is that the devs do play with how fast the nodes spawn. So the iron nodes, the copper, all of those, flint, all of that. In the upcoming update, which will happen on Monday, today is Friday, March 25th, 2016. Anyways, on that day, on that update, they're going to be making it so these don't respawn as quickly. So that means you've got this weekend to basically do this run that I'm going to show you and get yourself a crap ton of iron so you can get yourself into the steel gear. So, once we've come up this way, first thing you want to do is come over here. And I will show you with the various hammers how long this takes. Okay, so where are they? Ah, here we go. So, when you first get here, you will be using the tin hammers. That do take a while on his nose. Okay, so how many ever there? And then, after you have, and I'd suggest doing this, enough to make iron hammers. See? Iron hammers are better. And then when you have enough iron, you get your steel hammers, which are the quickest. Now, other thing to keep in mind, when you get over to the third island, it's the same kind of thing. The silver nodes and the gold nodes are harder, so the steel hammers don't work as well, so you want to get as silver hammers as quick as possible. Alright, so there we go. Let's see if I've got a spot. So we've got 5 right there. Now, the other big thing about this is that you're going to need coal. And unless the devs adjust it right now, it takes a bit to actually make steel. So, the good thing about this run is that it's got coal on it. I would suggest going back to the first island and running that a few times. Again this weekend, because they're going to be changing it. But, when you come down this way, got that one. Is another little mini base I made so that I could run things over and over and over. Alright, there we go. So, we've got, of course, got our forge. And again, the thing to keep in mind is first you've got to turn it into iron, and that only takes 1. But when you want to start doing things like a steel ingot, it takes 4 coal and 2 iron for 1 steel ingot. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. Ooh, I need to make some more of these. Yeah, that's the other thing, is you want to make sure you've got as much of this as you can. So, currently the damage for the steel hammers are 72, and they will be adjusting the depth of them. In other words, hammers you have to get closer to something to hit, versus the sword, you don't have to be as close. Of course, that's silver. In this current build, the gold shield's actually better than the silver shield, which I thought was kind of weird. But you can see here it's 550 for the steel, 650 for the gold, and 600 for silver. So I'd assume they're just going to swap those numbers in the next build. So, alright, on to the rest of where to go and how to do it without getting hit. Alright, so of course you're going to always want to have a good chunk of food with you when you come up here. Something that'll help keep you warm, because you're just going to be basically running in circles. So we just go right up and over. Now, if you want, you can go up there. That's where the monolith is. And I'm sure they're going to be doing more stuff up there with that. But we're here to show you guys how to do this. Okay, here we go. So we drop down. Now, if you want to start this a different way, this is basically the very beginning of the second tower, Dragon Tower entrance. So you can see it's right here. So if you were to come from the beginning area where we first started, run along the coast all the way down. Oh, and you saw it on the side here, and you can see to the right. I don't quite have, my card's not strong enough to get all the draw distance in, but you see those little fires right there. That's actually the farm, first farm that you run into. And then a little bit further, there's the portal, and then there's the another tree god. Anyways, you can come across that, come right up here, right up this way. That water is very cold to cross. Keep that in mind. So it's a longer route, safer route, kind of. There's bears over there, which can be a little rough. But I will be showing you guys how to take on bears. And weird. Okay, normally there's a guy standing right here. He must be walking. Anyway, so here we go. And you can never have too much, so I'm actually going to mine these as we go here. But with the hammers I have, should be pretty quick. Usually get, what was that, like 5 for each node. So, like I said, there's a guy there, so you can just run along the rocks here. This guy you got to be careful for. So you're going to want to set him off. But you want to do it on the rocks because he actually runs down across. So I'll show you here. Hey, that wasn't nice. Oh, I didn't know you came up here. Whoa, hey. See him? Boom, he's gone. He runs right off. So then you want to make sure you're sitting right here and hit this right on the edge. If you don't, your iron is going to tumble down the hill. There we go. And then, so once he's gone, we just run up this way. Now this other guy, this next guy that's up here, you want to make sure you have plenty of running juice. Now normally, these guys will turn to the left. So if you go to the right, he turns to the left, right? Or they'll go to the left, so you got to go to the right. It's kind of a guessing game. I think it's they go to the left, you go to the right. We'll find out real quick. Running by here. Going this way. No, he's just going to run. Whoop, and he went to the right. Okay. Whoop. Easy peasy. Stay on the rocks. Watch these trees. They can trap you if something's chasing you. And then you go right again, right here on the edge. You triggered him. He went running. Now currently these guys are way too nasty to fight, but again in the last update they were talking about making them not quite so brutal. So once you do that and get that node done, run over here right into this little nook. Alright, now you're going to say, what? Okay, so we go this way, he runs off. Hey, puppy, gotta catch me. Jump down here. Again, you're going to want to make sure you're hitting right on the edge. This is another one that will have the iron tumble down below if you hit right in the center of it. But the other good part about this run is a lot of times there's going to be wolves and other easy prey to pick up. Now, if you can't pick them up, hit your inventory thing and get them that way. It does happen, no biggie. So, we're going to want to run right down this way now. Now, you will have to keep your eyes open. Sometimes one of the new troll things, Trollgars, will show up on this ridge. Wait, he'll fall off. See, I think you can hear him. Anyway, so we run straight this way so far. Right over here. And get us some coal. As you guys saw, it's going to take a bit to actually make that steel that you want. And you're going to have a full set of steel gear, armor, weapons, shields before you even think about going to that third island. And that's whether they nerf it a massive amount or not. Right now, steel over there, you're dead. But they are going to be nerfing that. I will be testing it. I've got stuff already set up to go and do that. And I will let you guys know. Anyways, here's another coal node. Yeah, and you got to keep your ears out because they randomly pop in this area. But in the new beta that I've been playing with, I didn't see any of the trogs around this at all. So when the new patch comes in, that might change. Okay, what do I hear? What do I hear? Oh, hi there. What do you got? Ooh, use that so you can make more of those flesh wrap bags, and the rest I don't need. Okay. Anyway, so with this formation here and this ice, you actually want to go down here. What's up, dude? Ooh, any of these guys you ever see, always tap them because they've got stones and they can have bandages. Now, so we hug this corner. And another coal node. Alright, and we go up here. And we keep following this little area. Until we get to this little bad boy. Now this is probably the one node that might change. If the devs happen to see this, because it's awfully low for iron. There isn't any other iron that I know of at this level. Everything else is copper. But if you want to take a risk with your character and you got the cojones, as soon as I found out where the iron was personally, I just ran. And like I said, so far you've seen I haven't ran into anything you can't really outrun or dodge. So then we just keep going up this way. I saw something now. Oh, good. That's right. It is still here. This, as you can see, is copper ore, which is probably what that node will turn into. Still, you want to hit this because of the coal, because you're gonna need that to turn. It's gonna take 10 pieces of coal. No, I showed you guys earlier on. Got to focus on this so I don't get killed. Anyway, so here we go. And now you can see we are back to where we started. Got that same guy there. We just went behind him last time. This is a tin node, as you can see. I'll just grab those real quick. Whoop. Need those for making chests. Anyways, a little tin node there, so you can always count on that so you can make chests. And you never know what the devs are going to throw into the recipes. So we're going just right back up where we were. So folks, first and foremost, thank you for tuning in for this guide. Hopefully this helps you in the game. As always, I am the Rev. And let me know what else you guys want to know about. I can show, I've got stuff set up to show how to take down each of the tree force gods. Groat, Thumb, Eldir, and I can never remember the last guy. Anyways. Whoops. So currently, and this is going to change with the patch, with the update, and if we wait here for a little bit, then you'll know your whole run restarts. So, you know, once you get to this point, eat a little bit. Look at some of the stuff that you have here. But as I was saying, doing a quick inventory. Ooh, I need more rocks. So I got silver, gold, steel, bunch of iron, bunch of steel, just in case. Like I said, I like trying to back things up. Pelt of the Devourer, bear pelts. Hopefully they're going to do something more with the bear pelts. These you need for making dragon armor, dragon scale armor, and a backpack. So we just, like I said, it takes a few minutes, and it's not that bad. I mean, another 5, I mean, no, I think it's at 15 minutes right now for the nodes, but that will change on Monday, so you only be able to run this twice a day, because like I said, it's going to take, and they're going to drop it to the nodes only regenning the nodes regenerating twice a day versus how much it's doing now. So normally once I get back up here, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be getting into your forge, and it's a good time just to make all the various things you think you're going to need. Oh man, look at that. See, I'm getting low on that coal. So that was one each. And then of course we go back down here. Where is the steel? There it is. You can see that's 4. Ooh. So my suggestion is go and follow the guide that I showed you for, I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere around here, but go and run the first island and, you know, get, for me to get a full set of steel gear, I needed, I think it was over 200 pieces of coal, and that was hammers, sword, shield, and then the full set of armor, plus whatever else you have to see. Boom, it popped back up. Like I said, that run, it's actually a pretty quick run, so, you know, 5 to 10 minutes banging on, getting your various things done and upgraded. So as always, folks, there you go. There's the steel run, and as things progress, I will continue with the guides. As always, I'm the Rev. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Again, taking the chance on my guides. I do have a lot of them. If you check my playlist section on my channel, TheRevPlays, all one word, you can put it into Google or YouTube. I have a whole bunch of games that I do guides for. Everything from survival games, first-person shooters, all kinds of stuff. So, thank you for watching. Remember, keep your heads down, your swords up after you eat, and I'll see you again real soon.